What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two of some of the best players in their current races played at Blizzcon, which of course is the global finals of Starcraft 2. Spawning here in the bottom right hand corner of Acid Plant LE, playing with the red Protoss pieces, we have a player who is very well known and very well liked, a fan favorite across Starcraft 2. He's currently up in this series and wants to finish this series right here and right now. His name is Neeb. And his opponent spawning the top left hand corner of the map, playing with the blue Terran pieces. He's currently down, but he's certainly not out of this thing just yet. His name is TY. So guys and girls, game number 1 had some very interesting narratives in it. One of those being a double barracks rush that, or actually, I'm sorry, it actually wasn't technically there was really no barracks rush, but it does seem like here in game number 2, we very well may just get one barracks rush here by TY. We're starting to see more and more of these Protoss players, or I'm sorry, Terran players do this. In the StarCraft 2 pro scene, they decide to go for that proxy barracks to get whether it's a Marine out or usually a Reaper out very, very quickly. Now, interestingly enough, TY is actually not sending anything out currently. He is going to go for a Ghost Academy. Okay, I have not seen this in a while. Very interesting decision making by our Terran player. I am absolutely loving this. Okay, so we got a Ghost Academy coming up here. And then we've got the Tech Lab coming onto the barracks, which he flew into the Protoss's main base. This is going to get very interesting very quickly. We are going to see a Stargate coming out here by our Protoss player. So that Stargate's going to be coming out here. Now the question is Neeb going to see this? He is going to see it. He is going to have that pylon going down, and he's going to see this very quickly. So he sees exactly what's going on. There is going to be a Zealot coming out. That Ghost is going to be coming out very, very soon. And this is going to get really interesting very quickly. TY got that factory that's being constructed right now. Now the question is when this Ghost comes out, is the micro going to be good enough? But he does already have 2 units out. That is Neeb. That Ghost is coming out right now. Is the Ghost going to get away? He is going to go for a couple of those hits here. He is going to get a couple for his troubles. Another Ghost is coming out though. Wow, beautiful micro there actually by TY. So this is so unique, guys. I absolutely love this kind of play here by TY. So he's going to take this opportunity and construct a natural base command center. Going to go ahead, he's going to get a Widow Mine out, and he's probably going to burrow that Widow Mine into the mineral line. So this is so interesting. I love this kind of play where you get such unique, different kinds of builds, and especially seeing as how this was played at BlizzCon, the biggest event of the year. You're getting some super unique types of build orders here, and cheese as well. But to follow this up, we are going to see the Starport coming up here for TY. He's also, of course, got a Cyclone coming out of that factory, and then of course as I said, he does have that natural command center coming up. Neeb has transitioned into getting a natural nexus right now, as well as he's got that the warp gate research upgrade finished. He's got Phoenix coming out of that Stargate now as well. He's trying to get a little bit of some aggression. Revelation is on a few of these buildings here. But as of right now, looks like Phoenixes are going to be coming out now. These Cyclones can be so deadly, and they can take a lot of damage. Another Cyclone's coming out at least at this stage of the game here. Beautiful play there, getting that Oracle, having the Widow Mine in the perfect location, does seal the deal there. Now TY, guys, I'm actually really liking the position he's actually in right now. Even though Neeb is definitely not out of this thing just yet, I'm really liking the current situation here. Now, beautiful pickup here by our Protoss player, Neeb. They're trying to get the kill on a couple of those Cyclones. That was very nicely done there. Trying to kind of you know, an eye for an eye, so to speak, here for Neeb. Nonetheless, though, it looks like he's going to possibly back off, at least for now. That, as I said, the command center is now just finishing up. It does look like that Widow Mine is going to go ahead and burrow here. And more Cyclones coming out. I really like that decision-making, though. It does look like this Phoenix is trying to figure out where the Ghost Academy is, I think. But just like that, more and more of these units are going to be coming out here to try to do a little bit of some damage to our Terran player. There are going to be units here, and there's another command center going out. So a third command center going down, as the third Nexus is going down here for Neeb. So Cloaking Field is going down, is being researched right now, as well as some, you know, we're going to start seeing some Banshee play here. So I like that decision a lot as well. I like Neeb kind of putting some aggression here on his opponent, TY. Robotics facility, as well as the Forge and even the Twilight Council coming up here. So we're going to see some of those +1/+1 upgrades coming up here for Neeb here. Going to go ahead and start doing picking up and trying to get some kills on some of those units here, getting, you know, a few of those SCV kills. And as I said, the Phoenixes can be so deadly in big numbers. It does look like Neeb is going to start trying to get fully saturated on 3 bases, as our Terran opponent is also going to start, you know, once he gets this third base up and running, we're setting ourselves up for a macro-focused game between these two. Most likely, unless we see, you know, somewhat of a push from one of these two players that does, you know, some crippling amounts of damage. Now, it does look like there are some Cyclones coming across the map here, and these Cyclones are, you know, as I said, these guys, you know, they can take a lot of damage here, and here we go. Going to go right after that third base here. There is going to be an Immortal as well as a Sentry out. Couple of those, you know, Phoenixes are going to try to get a couple of those pickups. Beautiful pickup micro here by our Protoss player, but they do get the kill on that third base location, which is really all that really matters here, at least at this point. They got that third base. Now TY is going to be, you know, really be able to take a nice economic advantage here, at least at this stage in the game here. TY is probably going to be, he's going to be losing those two Cyclones very, very quickly here. Maybe one will get away somehow, some way. And that is definitely the case here. So these Phoenixes are going to once again try to, you know, kind of slow down the production. A couple of those barracks a couple more barracks are going to be going up here. We're going to see charge researched here, as well as the +1 upgrade, ground armor upgrades as well. So at least at this point in the game, guys, I mean, I'm really liking the position that TY is in, simply because he got that third Nexus. You know, he was able to get the cancel on that third Nexus, or I should say get the kill on the third Nexus. And, you know, he's kind of, you know, moving into, you know, he's going to really ramping up the production here. Stimpak's going to be being researched here for TY, and then those +1/+1 upgrades are going to be coming out of TY as well. My assumption here is that we're going to see a possible push here by TY after these upgrades finish, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Whereas on the opposite side, though, it is seeming like Neeb is, you know, he's kind of ramping up some of this production as well. The only issue I'm seeing, though, is that third, you know, he's being kind of delayed with that third Nexus, and I would have to go under the assumption that TY is most likely not going to, you know, allow this third Nexus to really be down for very long, especially because he's got the economic advantage, at least at this point in the game. Concussive shelves is being upgraded is being researched right now. And there's just a lot of production right now here for TY. I'm absolutely loving it. He's taken you know, a little bit of you know, economically, but also a supply lead here against his opponent. Now Neeb looks like he's going to try to put on a little bit of some aggression here, which I do like that decision. He's got to try to find ways to stay in this game, especially with you know, with TY and how good he is, you know, when he gets somewhat of a lead, he tends to not really lose that lead. So it does look like here we go. It looks like he is going to try to push here. Beautiful play here by TY so far. Beautiful micro there. Absolutely devastating a part of this army, at least so far. Those Widow Mines are trying to get, you know, a connection here. It looks like those SCVs have been pulled off the line here, going ahead and trying to get some of this damage dealt. The Immortal is doing a lot of damage. Beautiful pickup micro here. But I gotta say, TY is just absolutely taking over, and GG is called. And Neeb realized he lost that engagement and decides to GG out, and TY evens up the score. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between TY and Neeb, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.